Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I'm back at it. I'm running my 4 apps today: Instacart, Doordash, Grubhub, and Uber Eats. So just waiting on some orders. I'm like sitting right in front of a Dunkin' Donuts. And I'm just waiting patiently. I don't really know what the day is going to be like. Thursdays are always hit or miss in my area for sure. Some days I have really good days, other days I don't have, it's not like bad days, but some days I don't make as much. And it feels like it's going to be one of those days where I don't make as much just because I can't get anything. And the two things DoorDash sent me were not good orders. But I'm going to keep moving around, keep going. Just want to thank you for joining me on today's adventure, wherever that takes us. I'll probably be done a little early today because I think I've got to pick my kids up just because I don't think my wife's going to be off. She's going to have to stay a little later today to get them. And let's go get this money. All right, just as I was leaving Dunkin', I literally just pulled out. I didn't even make it like 300 feet out of the parking lot. I got an order. It's going like 2.4 miles or something like that. $7 payout from the Dunkin' I was just sitting at. It's 2 items, and the DoorDash just texted me to let me know that her order was ready. So I scooped it. Let's go. All right, I just scooped that order from the Dunkin', and I don't know what it is about the people that work there, but they must just hate their lives. I don't know. It's a different type of people, man. There's like 3 or 4 of them that work there, and they suck, man. They really suck. Like, I walked in, I saw the order sitting there. The lady was standing right in front of me, and she looked at me, and I said, "Hey, I'm DoorDash. I think this is my order. Are these for, my customer?" And she said, she didn't even say anything to me. She just looked at me and looked down. And I said, "Excuse me, is this for so-and-so?" And then she was like, "Oh, you're DoorDash?" And I said, "Yes, ma'am. I just said that I was DoorDash." And she proceeded to say, "Yeah, this is the order," and then like just walked off. And it's like, come on, man. I know it's morning, and y'all, they were not that busy. A little bit of kindness goes a long way, and I treat people with kindness. So I would respect everybody, or I do respect everybody. So I would expect a little bit of courtesy in return, because I'm not a rude person. So anyway, whatever. Let's go to the drop-off location and collect this $7. All right, I just got that Dunkin' order dropped off, and I paused my dash because now I have a Uber Eats order. I think it's going like 2.7 miles. Payout's like $8 and some change. It's pretty good, so I'm on the way to get that right now. I got that Uber order dropped off. Let me tell you, man, I took a Grubhub order for that Dunkin' Donuts that I always talk about, man, and those people, just to reiterate, my local Dunkin' Donuts is horrible. I've never had a problem with any of the other Dunkin' Donuts that are in my city, just this one. And those people are just so rude. I had to call Grubhub and get this order that I had removed off of my task list because they suck, man. Like, I will never do it. I'm not going to do it again, man. If I see Dunkin' come across, I don't care how much the payout is, I'm just not going to do it. It's too much of a headache. They're on my do not mess with list now, and they're gonna stay on there. Like, I'm very serious about it. I'm not gonna do any more Dunkin' Donuts orders just because they're that bad. So Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know who owns that Dunkin' Donuts, but I really think they seriously need to evaluate their staff and possibly consider hiring a brand new staff. I just got an order. It's to a McDonald's. It's like 9 items. It's going 4 miles down the road. It's an $8 payout. I took it, and hopefully it goes pretty quick. Sometimes 9 items. Let me see what the 9 items are. So a couple drinks. So some are like some syrups and hash browns and stuff. Yeah, it'll go quick, hopefully. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this order and take it to the DLL. All right, guys, I just got that order marked as complete. It was supposed to be $8 payout. It was actually a $10 payout. So I wonder if they added, I had to call them at the when I was at the restaurant because they didn't have a drink that they wanted. Like for a kid, they didn't have the kids' apple juice that was on the order. So I called and asked what they wanted and ended up replacing it and getting them to get a kids' chocolate milk. So I called and she was like really happy that I called and stuff. So maybe I'm wondering if she added an extra $2 tip for that or whatever. But anyway, always call your always call the customer if something happens. Like, don't just say whatever. Like, always give them a call and just let them know what's up. Sometimes they won't answer, you know, then you have to make a decision based on, you know, the actual situation you're presented with. But a lot of times they do answer and they're actually really grateful for, you know, you helping them out. And so they know what's up and what to expect instead of just getting something random when you drop it off, you know. Especially whenever I order DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, I always love it when they call. And if they call and take a little bit of time out of their day to explain the situation and what's going on and ask what I would like for a replacement item, you know, I always give them like $1 or $2 extra, just because it's, you know, that's what this is all about. You know what I mean? They didn't have to do that, but it was kind of nice, you know. So anyway, that's a good piece of advice that I could give you, is to just let the customer know what's going on. It could impact your tip, you know, whether you get less of a tip or more of a tip. So just a little piece of advice. All right, y'all, I just got a order from Crackle Barrel. It's for Uber Eats. It's going like 4 miles and some change down the road, but really it's only going like 3 and some change because I'm a mile from the restaurant. It's got a little over 10 for the payout. So I'm going to scoop this order right now. All right, guys, I got the order and I am headed to the DLL now. I'm 2.3 miles away, so not that far. I know exactly where I'm going. I'm going to it's like a electronics factory, like right here. I can exit up off the freeway. And the cool thing about this is I'm just dropping it right off at the security guard shack. So it's boom, boom, easy money. Just got that order dropped off. Super easy, like I said. Just dropped it right off, left it with the security guard, and he's actually a really cool dude. You know, I come up there all the time. And usually I get the ones that they just want me to leave it right there, because it's just easier for them to go up there and grab it and go back in, or eat it outside of the picnic table or something, instead of having like me wait for them to come out and then they got to go back through security to get back in and stuff. So, you know, easy, super easy. I love it when the orders are that easy. But anyway, I'm headed back to my little area, hopefully to pick up some more orders. So I just took a Panera order. It's going like 10 miles away, but the reason I took it is because it's all interstate, so it'll be a lot quicker than driving back roads, and the payout's $10.80. So I'm curious. I really hope that it pays out, you know, a good bit more since it's going so far. But then again, Panera, I just don't know. I don't know. I think like they request their own stuff. There's a semi truck trying to turn into where I am, and if he hits me, I'm gonna be so mad. All right, anyway, I'm going to pick this order up. I almost lost my mind on the semi truck. He almost hit me pulling in, but anyway, it's all good. I'm about to see if this order pays out more than it does. I'll let you know. All right, y'all, I waited 15 extra minutes at this restaurant for this order. It is a huge order. So I'm very curious. I really hope that I'm gonna get more than $10.80 for this trip. I also got like an $11 Uber Eats order. Put that, screenshot it now. It's actually literally on the way, literally like right off of the exit, or like an exit or two before. So I'm gonna go scoop that. It's from Taco Bell, and then I'll let you know once I get these orders dropped off. It's a little hectic, but I'm gonna get it done. All right, guys, so I've got the Taco Bell order. And I just wanted to take a second to talk about how I feel like a lot of these restaurants do not, they basically take food delivery and they kind of put it on the back burner, or they like think of it as not as important as people that are actually in the restaurant trying to eat, or you know, people who are picking their own food up in the restaurant. And I take like a lot of offense to that, because they're, well, you know, the people we're delivering for are paying customers, as well as the people who are going to enjoy their meals inside the restaurant, especially in the times we live in now with COVID. Like, I'm not going to share my views on it, but I agree, or I believe that everybody has their own opinion on the matter, and a lot of people actually don't feel safe enough to go to a restaurant and eat, and that's totally fine. That's why they're ordering this food to be delivered to them, or they can't leave work on their lunch break, or they don't want to go home. It's more convenient for them to have us deliver their food. And I feel like a lot of these restaurants and employees of the restaurants, to be specific, do not really care, or they don't prioritize our food. You know, we have a time frame to pick this food up. We are trying to be as fast as possible, because we have to get the food to these people in a timely manner. You know what I mean? The food's got to be hot. They expect it to be hot. You know, it can't be cold. They want a good experience, and it reflects our pay and ratings when we have something go wrong. So with us having to wait so long for food, just because I've heard it from several employees at several different restaurants that no, make the people's food that are here first. You know, you make the food in order, you make the orders in order that you receive them. I mean, it's as simple as that. I just don't understand where the logic is, and some of the stuff I put up with, and I just feel like restaurants need to start doing better. Employees need to start doing better. Just because I'm delivering for Uber Eats doesn't mean it's not as important. It's just as important as the person behind me waiting to order their food. So anyway, rant over. I'm about to drop this Taco Bell order off. I'll get back to you. Well, that was a bust. No extra tip. It's frustrating, but I mean, I did get 50 cents a mile. So, man, that really upsets me. Man, that really upsets me a lot. Like, just, it is what it is. I'm heading back. I got like a 14-minute ride back to my spot. Maybe I can catch something while I'm on the way. I hope so, because that sucked. All right, so I just got a Zaxby's order, $8 payout. It's going like 7.7 miles, but usually it's going to a nice area, so usually it's a little bit more. I'm hoping it's $1 or $2 more, so we'll find out when we get there. All right, I just got this order picked up. I am 5.5 miles away from the DOL. Stupid people. This dude, this other DoorDash driver, parked so close to my car that I couldn't even get in to my main door. Like, I had to put the food in on the other side of the car and crawl in over my freaking center console. And this is a Corolla, dude. It's not very big, and I'm a pretty big dude. People do questionable things sometimes, so I just don't understand what the thought process is. Oh, let me park. I got this whole parking lot. There's one car parked here. I'm gonna park right next to him and park as close to him as possible. I don't get it, but whatever. Anyway, it blows my mind sometimes. Classic cop car alert. Okay, I just got the order dropped off. There was definitely not any extra tip money on there, which is a little disappointing too, because usually this area that I drove to usually has that, but not this time. But that's all right. I'm heading back to the spot now. Hopefully I can pick up some orders that have better payouts, that aren't going as far, because I feel like I put a lot of miles on my car today. Which, I mean, I'm not worried about putting miles on my car. That's fine. I'm just saying, like, you know, it's tough. Okay, I just accepted a $5 order. No, it's only $5. That's my minimum order. It's for a local spot. They're usually pretty quick. It says like 4 and some change on the mileage, but I'm like 2.5 miles away, so it's really only like 2 miles. So I'm bored. I just got back to my spot and screw it, I'll take it. All right, I got the order for the little local spot, and I'm at a drive-thru picking up a different order, a little Chinese restaurant that's gonna get dropped off on the way. Anyway, I'll check in after. Okay, I just got that order dropped, and I'm in my little hot zone, so I'm gonna go sit and park real quick and eat my lunch, and I will be right back to it after that. All right, guys, I think I just hit on another one of those Walmart orders. This one's just I gotta park and wait for him to bring it to me. It's going like, it says 7 miles, but I was like a mile away, so like 6 miles. $11 and like, I think it was $11.39. So maybe it'll be, you know, I hit that spot every time I come in this damn parking lot. Anyway, I'm going to park. Hopefully it'll be like one of those orders where they tip 10 bucks and it'll be like over 16. We will see. All right, y'all. Sorry, I had to run groceries. Sometimes when there's a lot, it takes, you know, a couple trips. But anyway, that was a hitter. 16 bucks and some change. You cannot beat that. Like, so there's got to be something going on with Walmart, because every order that I've accepted that was $11 and some change, some funky amount of change, has been over $16, like $6 and some change base pay, and then $10 tips from the customers. So if I were you, if you get those orders, take them, especially if they're not too far away, because they're gonna hit. You're gonna get 16 bucks and some change. So it was pretty good. It was about 7 miles away, but that's not too bad, especially since, you know, I made well over $1 a mile, like, you know. So I'm headed back to the hot spot now to get some more orders. All right, guys, I just got a Chick-fil-A order. It is going like 3.5 miles down the road. $6 payout, which is pretty good. As soon as I clicked on it, I recognized the guy's name. I've delivered to him a bunch here in like the last few months. And so I know exactly where I'm going. Every once in a while he'll give me an extra little couple bucks, but I don't think it's gonna happen this time. Usually it's like 8 or 9 bucks though, but it's all good. I'm gonna get this Chick-fil-A and head to the spot. All right, I just took a Chick-fil-A order. It's a $7 payout, 4 items. It says it's 7 miles, but I am like I'm over 3 miles away because I just dropped off a different order. So I'm gonna go scoop this order up, and this is probably gonna be my last one, just because I have I hate people on golf carts and cars that stop in the middle of the road to talk to each other when there's traffic backing up. It's the most annoying thing. But this is probably gonna be the last order I take, just because I have to go grab my son and daughter, because my wife she's got to work a little bit later today, so it kind of put a damper in my day. And I definitely did not hit my $200 goal. I think I'm around 150, but like I said, it has not been the best day, which I'll have to tally up later, but you know, it is what it is. Whatever, 150 is not too bad, especially since it's 2 o'clock, you know, so that's not too bad. If I was working till 5 or 6, I could definitely hit that money, hit that I could definitely hit that number, but it is what it is. Anyway, I'm on the way to pick this food up, and I'll check in after. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for me. I have to go pick my kiddos up. Once I get home, I'll do some totals, we'll tally up and see what we did today. All right, y'all, I lied. My wife just called me and said she had just gotten off, so she's gonna grab my kids. So it looks like I'm going for another 2 hours, which is so good, because I'm definitely gonna be able to hit that 200 mark. So I'm really excited about that. So we'll see how the next 2 hours go. Just like that, guys, got a $7 order going 2.4 miles down the road from Mickey D's. It's like 4 items. Just a Happy Meal, a couple McNugget meals. So easy peasy. I just got that McDonald's order dropped off. I had to wait a minute at the McDonald's because something with bags. They were out of bags. Had to find some bags. I don't know. McDonald's, it would make a lot of sense if you just would stop using those other bags for DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff, and just tape the freaking one, just put one sticker on the bag like everybody else does. It'd be super easy. All right, y'all. So I made about 207 yesterday. I didn't think I was gonna hit my number just because I was supposed to get my kids, but my wife ended up doing that. So 207. I didn't do any Instacarts. I did like 34 bucks on Grubhub. Uber Eats hit with 83, and then I hit on DoorDash with about 89, some change. So those are my daily totals. Y'all, anybody can do this. I highly suggest, if you are looking for an extra way to make some income, like just extra income for whatever reason, just spending, like I pay my daughter's daycare with it. Just any type of extra income you want, whether you're saving for a trip, you know, you're paying your car payment with it, your mortgage, whatever, you know, it's very doable. I know mortgage could be big or rent could be big, but you can do it. You know, I make about almost $1,000 a week doing this if I do it every day. So anyway, just wanted to thank you for watching today's video, and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, comment, I'll answer back, ask me questions. I'm more than happy to answer you. And I just wanted to say thanks. So I will see you guys tomorrow in the next video.